Good afternoon, students. Hope all of you are well. Today I am going to discuss something about agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the science as well as art of cultivation of crop. Then what is crop? Those plants which are grown widely for the purpose of food are called crops. All plants are not crop. You have seen so many different types of plants in your surrounding. Some plants are very tall and big, and these are called trees. And some plants are short, bushy types with woody stems. They are called shrubs. And some other types of plants, they are also short plants with soft stems. They are called herbs. And you have seen so many different types of plants which need support to climb. They are called climbers. And some other plants, they creep over the soil. They are called creepers. Okay. And besides this, there are so many different types of non-flowering plants. And you know about this fern, moss, algae, bacteria, fungi, and these are non-flowering group of plants. Okay. First of all, you come to this crop plants. We have different types of crop plants, and broadly crop plants are classified into different groups such as cereal, pulses, vegetables, and fruit plants. And cereal includes rice, wheat, maize. And rice, wheat, maize gives more amount of carbohydrate to us, which provide energy. And pulses such as green gram, black gram, pea, bean, etc. provides more amount of protein. And all of you know about the vegetables and different types of fruits. From vegetables and different types of fruits, we get vitamins and other necessary nutrients. Okay. Now you come to the agricultural practices. What do you mean by agricultural practices? The different steps or activities we have to perform in order to cultivate a crop is called agricultural practices. As for example, suppose I want to grow some crops in this particular plot. Then first of all, what I have to do? I have to clean the soil. I have to remove these standing crops as well as other plant residue from this particular plot. Then I have to prepare the soil for sowing. Okay, and for this purpose, we have to plow the soil. Okay, and for plowing, we have different tools. Okay, I will show all these things step by step. Now you see, here this plow is used just to turn over the soil. It is not the final preparation. To sow the soil, we have to grind the soil into small particles. Then only we will able to sow the soil, sow the seeds. Okay. Then this is the first steps of land preparation. First we turn over the soil. It means the upper soil is turned towards the down and the down soil is coming up. Okay. And this is done with the help of this plow. Okay. And after this plow, we have to use rotavator 2 to 3 times. And then this soil will break down into almost powdery form. And after leveling, the soil will be ready for sowing. Now you see, after the use of rotavator, the soil is grinded almost to powdery form. And here plots are made for sowing. Okay. That means this particular soil is ready for sowing, and this is the first step of agricultural practices, that is land preparation. And here seeds were sown, and after the sowing of seeds, and plants are germinated properly. Okay, and here we are applying manures, because manures are most essential for the proper growth of the plants. If plants do not get the sufficient nutrient, and there will be no proper growth. And this is the already first step and second steps over. First step preparation of land, and second step sowing as well as manuring. Now you see, there are so many insect infestation. Now you can see here, you can observe the plants are damaged by the insects. The insects are eating these leaves. So what we have to do? According to the infestation, we have to spray insecticide in order to control the insect damage. And that is the another steps of agricultural practices. Could you follow the point? Okay, and sometimes there may be some diseases also, and whenever there will be diseases, then we have to go for control of the disease. Okay, now you see there is infestation of insect. That is why in order to control the insects damage, we have to spray insecticides. Now you see these are the king silly. Okay, these are king silly. Okay, then what is the another steps? Depending upon the weather condition and crop needs, we have to supply water at a definite interval to the crop. If the plants will not get the sufficient water, then the plant will die. Okay, that is irrigation. And irrigation is also most essential part of agriculture, cultivation of crop. Now here you see the soil condition. It is totally dry. There is no moisture. If plants will not get water at this stage, then definitely the plant will die, because these are the small seedlings and very succulent. Okay, so at this stage we have to apply at least one irrigation. Otherwise, these all plants will die. Now you see there is no moisture at all. It is totally dry. So depending upon the weather condition and the plant need, we have to irrigate as well as we have to apply manures. Otherwise, there will be no proper growth. And these are the sesamum seed. Sesamum means till. All of you know. And in our Bihu season, so many people are using this sesamum for making different types of pitha, Assamese pitha. Now these are green gum, and all of you know green gum, and this is pulse crop. And these are soybean plants. It is also pulse crop, and from soybean we get more amount of protein. And these are maize plant, and it is one cereal crop, and from maize we get more amount of carbohydrate. And it is rice crop, our major crop, rice. Again come back to land preparation. For land preparation we are using so many different types of tools. Now this is disc plow, and this particular disc plow is fitted with tractor, and it is used simply to turn over the soils. And after this we can use harrow, and this is harrow, and harrow is used to remove the plant residue and other substances from the soil, as well as to grind the soil up to a certain extent. And after that we have to use this rotavator. You see this rotavator, and rotavator is used to grind the soil almost to powdery form. All these three are fitted with tractor. Okay, and instead of this we have to use this power tiller. I think all of you have seen power tiller. Okay, this is the power tiller, and power tiller is also used for land preparation. Okay, after this we have to level the soil with the help of. Now you see, after using this plow and the rotavator 2 to 3 times, this soil will come to this position. That means this particular soil is ready for sowing. And before sowing we have to apply some amount of manures. Okay, because you know that plants need sufficient nutrient for its growth. Plant can prepare only carbohydrate in presence of sunlight at daytime, but plant also need protein, lipid, etc. And plant will prepare all these things using nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, etc. So we have to enrich the soil with nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. And where from plant will get these things? From this manures. And the manure contain a limited amount of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. Okay, I told you about the climber plants. These are the climber plants. These plants need support for climbing. Okay, now you see, these are the climber plants, and they need support for climbing. And fruit plants. Now you see, this is citrus plant. Other plants all of you have seen, that is like guava, mango, jackfruits, etc. etc. Then after the maturity of the crop, we should go for harvesting. And after harvesting, then threshing, winnowing, storage, etc. etc. And all these are the different agricultural practices. Okay, now what are the agricultural practices? First of all, land preparation. Okay, in land preparation already we have discussed all these things. After the land preparation, manuring, then sowing, then according to the condition of the weather and crop requirement, we have to go for irrigation. And after that, if there is attack of insect pest or infestation of disease, then we should go for control of disease and pest. Okay, and after that, that is harvesting, threshing, winnowing, then marketing. If some amount remain, then proper storage. Okay, and in a nutshell, and these are the different steps we have to perform in order to cultivation of crops. Okay, and today I want to conclude here, and in my next class we will discuss again all these things. Okay, bye, thank you.